Okay. Hello, hello. We have 15 watchers already. Hi, Booth. A few minutes early so the notification could go out. Lisa, how are you feeling? Any better? Thanks for watching, you guys. This is going to be our nail art design we're going to do tonight. I may have too much light on that. Let me see. Hi, Tracy. How you doing? Hi, Maria. Hi, Janice. Hi, Karen. Who else do we have watching? Let's see here. Hi, Debbie Taylor. Hi, Peggy. Quite a bit better. I'm so glad. I am so glad. Hi, Tammy. Hey, Elizabeth. You can't wait for this class. Isn't this beautiful? Look at the texture on these. Laws has musky. Hello. Hi, Geeta. Hey, Corey. How are you doing? Hi, Cara. Do we have anybody? Hi, Kaylin. Watching for the first time tonight? Anybody new? Isn't it pretty, Cindy? I don't know if I can zoom in. Well, yeah, so you can see that shimmer. Oh, yeah, Tracy, I don't teach private classes anymore. I know. My schedule has just gotten so crazy. It's hard for me to do private these days. But I do have Press On Nail Boot Camp coming up in August, and I believe we have 3 seats open to that. I'd love to see you. Isn't it gorgeous? We're just waiting for it to get 7 o'clock here. It's not quite 7. We have a limited edition tonight. Those of you that are collecting our Dazzling Daydreamer, we have a limited edition polish for that tonight. It's the Mrs. Claus polish. Oh, Lord. What did I do with mine? Wait a second. I don't even know, honey. Do not even know what I did with mine. That's okay. I'll use this one. Oh, mine's sitting over there on the thing. You enjoyed it too? Good. Hi, Peggy. How are you? If you don't mind, will you hit your share button tonight? Tonight is class number 4 of Christmas camp, and we are going to do these Russian snowflakes. It's easy peasy, honey. Easy peasy. We're also going to give, away, I forgot to look at my giveaway for tonight. We're going to give something away. Look, it's been one of those days where we needed more people than we had day. So we are giving away a bundle tonight, about $100 bundle. We'll do a drawing at the end, and that drawing is taken from our shares. So be sure you share that so your name goes in the pot for that drawing, okay? We're going to send you some goodies. Thank you for sharing, everybody. Hi, Rhonda. How are you feeling? We're so glad to see your face pop up on our feed. Hey, Eileen. Hi, Marcy. Who else we got joining? Anybody else? Thank you for sharing. They look fancy, don't they, Crystal? Honey. Yes, Lord. You're getting to watch on your big screen. Well, good. Hey, Allison. Hi, Tracy Keller. How are you? Hi, Lynn. All right, it's 7 o'clock on the dot. Thanks for being here. We're going to learn these Russian snowflakes tonight. These are 5D snowflakes. 5D means you can feel them. Now you can see the one in the middle. I did not 5D her. I put a top coat over her. Let me just take her off of there. So this one, that the 5D snowflake is encapsulated under the top coat. See how nice and straight my light line is there? So you can do it either way, but I'm going to show you how to do it if you or your client or your press-on nail wants to wear these without a top coat, because technically you can't just put it on there. These are decals, you guys. I didn't hand paint these. This is easy peasy nail art, but if you want them to maintain the texture like this, I'm going to show you how to put those on. Let me show you what's in tonight's bundle. We have a limited edition. We only have 59 of these. Mrs. Claus, limited edition. Look here. This is a Dazzling Daydreamer. Let me adjust this light real quick, because I got it turned way up, honey, in order to see it. At least I thought I did. I don't know what that was. Maybe I don't have it turned way up. Okay. I thought I did. Hold on. Here we go, boo. I do have it turned way up. Let's go about medium speed on our light. All right. This is Mrs. Claus in the Dazzling Daydreamer. I'm going to come way, way in close here, so you can see. The camera is having a hard time capturing all this sparkles, honey. Oh, there we go. I'm going to go out of focus so you can see the twinkle. This is a pretty, almost like a bubblegum pink. If you think of what Mrs. Claus' little cheeks would look like after you pinched it, it's this color. All right, it's got a little rose gold, shimmer, something in it. It's got some purple twinkling in it. It's got some silver. Let's let that camera focus there. Sometimes she has a hard time seeing things up close. Oh, there we go, boo. Look here. Now we got it. It just took a second. Again, we only have 59 bottles of this. So in tonight's bundle, you can get this in a bundle or you can get it by itself. Keith is going to post the link right down below. You get Mrs. Claus. And I'm wearing a Dazzling Daydreamer, just not this one. You can see this is a warmer pink than what I have on. You get Mrs. Claus. You're going to get, that show is silver. Look at these foils, how pretty. There's lots, they're all holographic and very twinkly. You get that. You're going to get 5 angel dust. We have blue, gold, pink, purple, silver. There were 5 or 6 colors, and we just put 3 colors in the bundle. You might get silver in yours, you might get champagne, but we put 3 colors in that matched your decals. You get all of those, and you're going to get 5 sets of these gorgeous 5D Russian snowflake decals. I gotta show y'all these. Now, everything I'm showing is available by itself as well. So Keith is going to post the link to the bundle and to the individual. You just click that and it'll bring you right to it. Look here. Honey, this is sheet number 1 of these Russian snowflakes.
Elizabeth asks, is the Dazzling Daydreamer opaque or more sheer?
It is opaque. Here is sheet number 2. You have similarities on each sheet, but they're different colors. And look, there are these little itty bitty add-ons that you can change the shape of your snowflake if you want. Sheet number 3. This has some black and red snowflake on that. There's a couple of a little bit flatter, but they're still not completely flat. Most of these are the 5D that are on here. Sheet number 4. This has lots of burgundies, mustard gold, some pretty like aquas, teals. That one on this sheet. And then sheet number 5 has the deep purples, the hot pinks, corals. Look at this beauty. Oh my gosh. Honey. So you get all 5 of the these 5D Russian snowflakes. These are available individually or they're available in the bundle. I say individually, they're only sold in a 5-pack. So you can get just the 5-pack or you can get this bundle. This bundle, we put a coupon on. The bundle's $99 for all of this. All of this. The decals alone are $39 and change, just if you get these. So you get this, you get Mrs. Claus, you get 3 angel dust. Angel dust is part chrome and part candy chrome, ground up really, really fine together. And then you get your silver foils. Now with that, oh, and I forgot, you're going to get a pack of clear crystals. Because you're going to need, these crystals have about 700 crystals in the package. You're going to need your crystals if you decide to embellish it like I have. Okay? All right, let's get to getting so I can show you all how to use these. Oh, these are so pretty. I love it. Let's get our nail tip holder set up here. Questions on the bundles? And let me adjust our lights so we can see. We'll do a couple of these. If I have time, I'll do a third one. If y'all not too bored. What y'all think? I like, look, let me tell y'all something. Oh, before I forget, ordering has opened up for the UK. If you're watching from the UK tonight, we now ship to your area. You can order to your heart's content, honey. Let's take our No Buff Primer.
Stephanie says, would you do these as an accent nail or at every...
I would do these as an accent nail because if you're going to wear them 5D with the texture like I'm going to show you, it takes a little bit of work on your part and a little bit of skill on your part to make them be able to wear like that. So what No Buff Primer does is on a full cover nail or a press-on nail, it prevents having to buff the surface. All right, it does not prevent prepping the natural nail. You still got to prep a natural nail, but this is made to use on the nail tip, okay? Let's get our base coat here. We're going to put a base coat down, and then we're going to start with this Mrs. Claus Dazzling Daydreamer, and you're going to be able to see exactly how opaque it is. Now, we only have 30 kits tonight. We didn't put everything together in a bundle because some of you guys don't want a bundle, and we're realizing that.
23 bundles.
So we have some of a little bit everything for everybody. If you are following along in our classes, there is no requirement to buy anything to complete your class. So for tonight's class, you would need a pale pink nail, something shimmery like we're using, and you would either need a stamp or you would need to hand paint these Russian snowflakes. All right. And you can see the Russian snowflakes I've used, y'all, have lots of color in them. What is making that noise? I need to turn that off. That's distracting. See there? There we go. I can't concentrate when that bell keeps going off. All right. So now we have our base coat on. Let's go into Mrs. Claus, Dazzling Daydreamer. That one's fun. She looked like this. This is a 15 milliliter bottle. This cures in your LED lamp. It says UV, but we both know that UV and or LED lamp, 1 to 2 minutes. I cure mine 60 seconds. And I've already shaken this one. But when you get it, you do want to give it about a 60-second shake. Here we go, GGO. Oh, honey, look at this. That is so beautiful. Mrs. Claus. I see some rose gold. I see a little bit of lavender. I almost see a little bit of yellow gold shimmer on this thing. Look how pretty that covered in just one coat. Now look, you guys, this changes color over black. All of the Dazzling Daydreamer collection are chameleon. So they're going to change over black. I'll put one over black here and let you see it. Let's get both of these on and get in the lamp, because I'm going to do a second coat of this, just so I have a nice opaque pink. Oh, this is pretty. This looks like Mrs. Claus, doesn't it? Hey, does anybody know what the original Mrs. Claus' first name was? I know a lot of people know her as Jessica, but that wasn't the original Mrs. Claus name. You can't Google it.
Somebody says, love the color. This Claus never looked so good.
Right? Mrs. Claus' first name was Gertrude. Gertie Claus. How about that? I'm going to put a little bit of black down here so that we can, I can show you what this looks like over black. All right. There is what one coat looks like. This Mrs. Claus Dazzling Daydreamer is dazzling, honey. Let's do one more coat. Nice. When I'm polishing tips like this, I tend to polish backwards, just so I don't drag polish up underneath here. And this gel polish self-levels so pretty. Who is watching that has some Dazzling Daydreamer colors? Anybody? Raise your hand. Raise a hand. Raise your hand. Hey, Marcy, no, we just said if you are going to follow along and you don't want to use what we're using, the requirement is you still have to follow the color scheme. So you would need a pale pink shimmer, and you would either need to hand paint these snowflakes or stamp them to match like the decal I'm using. Look, we know everybody got a lot of different stuff, so we're trying to make this flexible enough that you guys can use what you have. But if you want it exactly like I've done it, and you say, well, what else can I use? For exactly, you're going to have to use what I'm going to use, honey. No, it's never been a requirement that you have to use what I'm using. All right, here we go, GGO. Let's look at this over black.
Christy says she's got some Dazzling Daydreamer.
Oh.
Net's got her hand up.
You do, Annette?
Karen does.
You guys, look at this. How pretty.
Tracy, Marie, Percival.
Oh.
Stephanie says, how many nails do we need to meet the Christmas?
You will need 3 nails. This will be posted in the Christmas in the City private group in the morning with the requirements, but you'll need 3 nails with snowflakes on it. Isn't that gorgeous? How it changes color. It looks completely different right there. I'm going to go out of focus here on purpose. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. All right, here we go, boo. Let's talk about these 5D Russian snowflakes. While we're talking about that, let's get some matte top coat down. Because you know the rule for decals. You got to put them on over matte. We make it shiny later. But we want these babies to stick, and we want them to stick good. Now, the thing about these 5D Russian snowflakes, they are very sticky, honey. Do not touch these with your skin. Do not peel them off with your finger. Make sure you've got tweezers that you can remove them with. So, matte. Oops, I touched that one in the lamp. We're going to pretend like I didn't. Okay? Okay, boo. In we go. I'm going to let that matte go for 30 seconds, and then I'm going to prime my surface. Now, some of y'all may save your cards that these are on, but I prefer to take mine off. Look, that's part of the ladybug. That's not part of the decal, okay? And the tweezers I use, y'all have seen me use these before, are these ones right here, the little pointy nose, okay? What you want to do is you want to prime the nail surface before you put the decal on. By that, I mean use a piece of like a lint-free something like these. And I put a little alcohol on here. And then I just wipe my surface down with it. This is a no-wipe matte top coat. It doesn't need to be wiped, but you'll get a better stick on your decal if you'll wipe it. You kind of want it to go chalky. You know? You know, boo.
Marilyn says, is your palette magnetic?
It's metal. These are magnetic. These will stick to anything metal. All right, here we go, boo. So first things first, first one we're going to do, we're going to leave this one 5D. We're going to leave this popped up. Look at these, how pretty. So we're going to decide which one we're going to use. Isn't that one gorgeous? Look here at this one. All of these, like I don't even know which one to use. They're all so pretty. Right? Look at that, how gorgeous. Let's just pick a couple. So how I take them off, I fold it until that little edge pops up and just loosen it slightly. These are very, very sticky because they're 5D. Get that edge and then just peel lightly. Peel slowly. Okay, this one we're going to put right here. We're going to let that one hang off the edge of the nail. See how sticky? Can't get my tweezers off. I hope y'all can see the 5D-ness of that. Look. Oh, honey, she pretty. This would be so pretty on pedicures. Lord, where are my pedicure princesses at, honey? And the other thing I like is these are on a clear backing, so I can actually kind of take a peek of what I might want to put down here, what I want to place there. I think I'm going to do that one. I'm a little bit partial to that one. Again, fold that backing. Get it started. Don't be getting in no rush now and tell your decals. These are nice and these are thick decals as far as getting them off of here. But then they lay really thin when you get it on the nail. This would be so pretty on a toe. I'm going to offset this one and let her come over to about right there. Look, she's so sticky, I'm not really having to do much work. Now, what are we going to do with this up here, Miss Tracy? Well, I'm going to show you. I don't want you to cut that with your scissors. What I want you to do is take a nail file, and you're going to file down this way. And when you do, it seals the decal. Now, obviously, on a human, you'd want to place this somewhere different because you can't file that around a cuticle area like that. So you may want to let it hang off the free edge where you can cut that decal with your file. But look how pretty that laid down. Okay, boo. Let's get our little dish. We're going to take some matte top coat. We're going to pop this right here. Remember, we're not top coating this nail. We're going to take 00 brush. Where's she at? Right here. I love this 00 brush. Look at her. It's a little beefy, kind of like I love it. We're going to go in this matte top coat, and I want you to look real close. You can see these have a tiny little clear border around it. See that when you look real close? See that little clear border? Let me let the light hit it just right. There we go. We're going to take this matte top coat, and we're going to paint over that clear border. Just like this. But we're not going to put it over top of the decal. This is enough of a border to make this thing lay down on the nail. But at the same time, use your discretion. Those clients that are bull in a china shop that can't keep nothing on, for them, I would seal this up. I've just put the top coat over the whole thing. You know, there's an art to wearing nail embellishments, like crystals. Y'all understand what I'm saying? People have to get used to wearing stuff like that. And once they get used to wearing their nail embellishment, then you can try something like this on them. But I'm letting that matte top coat overlap all of that. And then I'm just feathering it out. Look at there. I got it right up next to the edge of it. Yeah, I go in and out of frame, Kelly. Sorry. It's hard to watch my palette and watch my brush and watch the camera at the same time. I'll try to pay closer attention. Yeah, and if they're going to wear these, like we're putting them on now, then obviously they need to wear gloves when they wash dishes and everything else. All right, let's pop this in the lamp and cure that. While that one is curing, let's get our what we want to put on here. I like this Big Mama right there. I think she's pretty, but I'm in love with that one. I love this one. This is really pretty. Let's use that one. We're going to put her in the center of the nail. Really gently. Just get that started. Now that's all on a solid back. Can you see that? And let's try to center that as best we can. And press it down. Look how pretty that is. Now this one had some little bits with her. You see right here? These are extras that you can take off and you can accentuate like the end. My tweezers have something sticky on them. So these little tiny babies are harder to get off here. I've been meaning to clean them. I keep forgetting. Look. I wouldn't do these biddies unless I'm going to seal it up in a top coat. Come here, boo. It's hard to see this through a camera lens. And I'm going to do top and bottom of adding a little biddy. little baby. Let me move her over a little. There we go. Just make sure she's nice and stuck down. Now, because this one is going to get a top coat all over, I want to put some of this foil in the background of her, but I don't want it underneath this. So our foil gel, let's grab some of that. It's going to kind of serve double duty. And I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use Quick Stick It because that's what I have close to me here. Right here. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to put this foil gel all over. It won't hurt a thing. It'll help seal up this decal, but it'll make the rest of the nail sticky so we can apply our foil where we want to. And you see how ruffly that light line is? We're not going to leave it like that. Don't worry. In we go. And this foil set that's in the bundle, look at these, how pretty. All of them are throwing like lots and lots and lots of light. You could use any one of those that you want. Your clients have gone crazy for glow-in-the-dark liners. Yay! Good. Good, good. Right now it's glow-in-the-dark season, isn't it?
It's such fine foil.
Right. Okay, that's still cooking in the lamp. While that is cooking, I give y'all a sneak peek of something I'm working on. Ooh, honey, 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 honey. Look, I'm already in Halloween mode. Following. This is following. Okay, so I have crumpled up my piece of foil because I want to distress this. I don't want large chunks of foil coming off of there. I just want a little bit of this in the background around this baby. Kind of like it's going to frame this little Russian snowflake. Thank you, Rebecca. Look how pretty that is. Honey. And we're going to stop right there. Now we're going to take our top coat. This one's almost done. Now, the sample one I've got, where did she go? I put a lot of little crystals on her. This is the one that I've put the top coat over. Look how pretty and smooth. She's laying down flat. You totally don't have to put the crystals on here. If you're hard to manage wearing artwork people, maybe you just seal this up and you don't put any crystals on it. But when we do, first thing we want to do is a super, super thin layer of our top coat. Really, really thin. Brush it on like maybe you're putting a base coat on. Okay. And she's still really wiggly. See that? That means she's not smooth. But before you cure this, you're going to grab yourself a bead of that top coat and you're going to drag that top coat right down the middle. And now you're just going to let that level out and she's going to be all nice and smooth. This nail is wide, so I'll probably need a couple of those little beads. I think this is the biggest nail in that box. All of our Halloween or fall lessons start in September or August. Halloween is September. We're always a month ahead, you guys. So August, September, October, November, and December are all holiday classes. Every single one of them. Now I've just flipped that upside down. Oh yes, honey. Oh yes. Let me cure before that gel falls on me. There we go. Now this is the one where we're going to preserve the integrity of the 5D. We've already sealed that up. We took a matte top coat and we painted all around the edge of that and got that little lip, and we've sealed her up. So now all we need to do is take our shiny top coat here, and we're going to paint it on just like we painted on the matte. These are so easy to do, but it does require a little bit of skill on your part so you know how to layer and put these on. And the only reason I'm not leaving this matte is because I won't see that pretty shimmery Mrs. Claus Dazzling Daydreamer if I leave it matte. No, honey, I want to see her shine. Lord. We are very limited in our bundles tonight, you guys. Keith, you want to give me a count? We only have 14 of the bundles left that have the coupon on it, he said. All right, so now we've added some shimmer and some glossy gloss to that. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, Mrs. Claus has to shine. Let's pop that in the lamp because I'm going to do some beading on this. Here are two that I've done the exact same way. I did put a little bit of foil in the background of that one, you can see. Oh, honey, she pretty. She pretty. Now, look, you guys are going to get a pack of these clear crystals. And there are over 700 crystals in this package. Let me get my jar because mine is open and I don't want to open that particular pack. I'll never get them back in there. These are the teeny weenies. Mine are in a jar. Yours are in a pack. These are the itty bitties, perfect for snowflakes. There's nothing over an SS5 in here. You don't want big crystals on snowflakes, you guys.
Paula Keith says it reminds her of German Christmas cookies.
Oh, yeah. I also use these. These are from Michael's, the craft store, metallic micro beads. This is the Recollections, and it has gold, black, copper, silver, bronze, and clear AB in here. We're going to be using the silver ones from here tonight. They're in the scrapbooking section. I tell everybody about these. They're $7 a canister, and they last forever, and the colors don't transfer. So now what we're going to do, y'all know this is one of my new favorite products, right? This is Gotti Professional LED Super Glue. What that means is it's not a smell like a super glue, but it is the texture of a super glue that cures under your LED light. So let's put us a tiny bit right here. I've been using a lot of mine, honey. See there? See how when we put the top coat out, the top coat gets real runny. But this LED super glue has some structure to it. And a little bit goes a long way. All right. We're going to place this LED super glue in the middle of both of our snowflakes. Boing. And here. And now I'm just going to pick out, I don't want I could use the largest one, I guess. I kind of want the medium size of this. Or maybe I do want that larger one. And I'll pop that right there in the middle. And this one right up here. I'm going to go ahead and freeze cure those so they don't move before I add the rest of them. Everybody needs some tiny little crystals in your inventory. Oh, I wish y'all could see that how the rose gold is reflecting off of there. Isn't that beautiful? We're going to leave this one flat because we've got one that I've put all the bada bing on. Okay, so we'll leave one of them flat. It's pretty. Really, really pretty. All right, so there is that. Let's take our brush and at these little 4 points down here, let's put a tiny bit of this Scotty LED super glue. Now look, this cures shiny if you're using this on a matte top coat. Sometimes you might have to go back and just sort of touch your mat around it if you get too much on your mat. But this is a shiny cured LED super glue. Now this is where I like to grab these micro beads. I'm going to take out some silver ones here. At least I thought it was. And I'm going to place 3 little micro beads at the bottom of these points. 1, 2, and 3. Kind of like in a little triangle fashion. Just like that.
Does love the bada bing.
Isn't that pretty? So do that all the way around. There is 2. And there makes the 3rd one. And once these grab in that LED super glue, they stay put until you cure it. Now, somebody that's fidgety, you might want to, look, there's always exceptions to every rule. Look how pretty that is. I'm going to cure that. Oops, get off of there. Let's cure that. I'm just going to freeze it just a second. And then I can go back and fully cure it. You could also do, you see how this comes to like a little scallop there? It would be pretty to put a little caviar bead every place this kind of comes out. Or an itty bitty stone, itty bitty crystal. Let's do that. And there. So let's go back in our little crystal jar here. For you, it'll be a package. If you want to put it in a jar, you can. And this is the teeny weeny tiny one. Oh, yes. And let's just add these at these little points where I put that LED super glue. Any questions? Keith says, y'all are quiet tonight. And one more right here. And let me just kind of move these around a little bit.
Joyce is gorgeous. The lesson is going to be fun.
This is so, so pretty. And in we go. This lesson will be easy. Even if you don't have these 5D snowflakes, you can use a snowflake stamp as long as you get it multicolored like this. You see, every one of these has color in it. These are not solid white snowflakes. Look, y'all, when I was behind the chair 10 years behind the chair, that last day before Christmas Eve would come, and I was so sick of seeing red nails with white snowflakes on it. I done had it, honey. And you almost knew what the next person gonna be asking for when they come in. They want red with snowflakes. You know why they ask for that? Y'all want me to tell you? Because they don't know what else to ask for. So it's a safe bet, and they know it's going to be pretty. Look, if you have something like this and you have these pre-designed and sitting out on your station where your clients can see these, or if you do press-ons, you should be making your Christmas press-ons now. Making Christmas press-ons in Christmas ain't fun, honey. We got other stuff to do besides that, right? Why not have this out so your clientele can have something to choose from, right? Don't wait to the last minute. Be prepared. Oh, honey, this is pretty. This is so beautiful. That's the two we've done tonight. Ooh, child. Now, also, let me show you just a little trick here. How am I doing? Oh, I'm doing good on time. Let's look at this foil that comes in our kit. I'm going to take my quick stick it, and I'm going to put it all over. Well, let me put some. Let me put some silver down first. I don't like to put foil straight on a plastic tip. A little bit of silver.
Beverly said she'd wear that now.
You would? Yep. Let's pop that in the lamp real fast. Maybe pink is not your thing. You don't have to do this over pink. I want to show you what this looks like over these beautiful silver foils that come in the bundle. I'm going to use this one. Isn't that pretty? About right there. I'm a sucker for anything holographic. Raise your hand if you're the same way. I love holographic. I love color changing. I love chameleon. I'm fascinated by just the way the light hits these things for certain. All right, I'm going to put my foil gel on. Foil gel is definitely has to be tested in your lamp. It says 45 seconds on the back of the container. I have found out by mistake, because I cured mine for 60 seconds one day. I've always gotten a pretty good transfer anyway. Cured it for 60 seconds, and then I realized, oh, I think I cured it, but I'm not sure if I did, so let me cure it 60 more. Taking this thing 2 minutes in the LED lamp, this quick stick it, is amazing. I got an even better transfer going 2 minutes. All right, so while that's going, let's see what we can pick out. I'm trying not to open another sheet of decals because I want to save these. If I open another set, then I got to take another set out of inventory. And I know y'all want them. Look at this, how pretty that would be over that. Now these ones, I think these are pretty because I know I'm a hand painter. So I would use something like this, and then I would go in and hand paint a little bit onto it. Ooh, want me to show ya?
Cindy says that's my favorite foil. Then do some glass gel over.
Oh, yes, honey. Yes, Lord. Yes. All right, she almost done. We got to give her her time in the sun. This looks like little records. You do want to see me hand paint a little on that? I will. I'll use that one. Look, these are basic forms that you can add to. Technically, you can put this one on and put one over top it if you want. All right, here we go, boo. We've been 2 minutes. I'm going to stretch my foil real tight. It doesn't stretch, but I'm going to pull it super tight. And I lay this down. And I stick the middle of my foil first. And then I work from the middle outwards. Before I do, let me get my scissors. because I like to cut little darts around my foil, and this helps me not to get creases in my foil. It's like when your mama sews your own clothes, honey, and she has to cut darts like around the sleeve or the neckline or something like that. If you'll cut these little marks, your foil will lay right down. And I'm going to take her off that little stand. Lord, Miss Tracy. I can feel it. She's going to be pretty now. If you wear gloves for your service, you know, gloves are not easy to slide around on this stuff. Let me show you another trick. Take you a piece of a wipey or a piece of paper towel, and you slide it around with your paper towel on the top. Right? Honey, where it's a wheel, it's away now. Oh, this is going to be so pretty. You ready? You ready, Freddie? We're going to pull from the free edge backwards.
Ursula says, hey, not just Mama, some of us sew.
Look here.
She's gorgeous.
There she is, boo. Yes, Lord. Now, I'm going to go ahead and, because foil is an animal all its own, and I preach till the cows come home to put these decals on over matte top coat, but these ones are so sticky, I'm going to cheat a little bit on that one because I don't want my nail to get too incredibly thick, because I got to seal up this foil too. So I'm going to pop my decal down right over top of my foil, and I'm going to go this direction. And then I'm going to seal up my foil. Look, this nail isn't sticky anymore. We can't just top coat over top of it.
Is the foil available by itself?
It is not, love. I only had 30 sets of foil, and we popped the foil in the bundles. All right, clear rubber base. Let's seal this up. This will be so our top coat will stick on here and not peel off. And this will seal up our decal too, because we don't have a decal coming to the free edge anywhere. It's kind of plopped in the middle of the nail. So yeah. Okay, in we go. And we've got a little bit of gel paint here. You can use a liner. You can use some gel polish, preferably gel paint, because gel paint, the difference in gel paint and gel polish is gel paint is much more pigmented. Gel polish a little bit runny when it comes to things like that. And we're going to need a 20 mm striper brush. Like this. Okay, before we get going on this, because I want this to sit on top of my top coat, let's go ahead and seal this little girl up. Yes. Oh, Lord, I'm about to put orange gel polish over top of that. Jesus, take the nail file. Lord. That would have been ugly with a capital U, honey. That nail would have been touched by an angel is what would have happened. Ooh, I love this. In we go. we have sitting next to me some clear acrylic powder. This is not dip. It's just clear that I poured in that little jar. And I'm going to use that to embellish my snowflake with here. I'm also going to need a 9mm brush. Looks like that. Any brush you have that looks like that will work. And in case you don't know, the ends of our brushes double as dotting tools. Okay. Oh, yes. So now I'm going to go in here with my brush and I'm going to dot right in the middle.
Eileen says, how do you clean your brushes?
It depends on what I'm using on them as to what I would clean them in, Eileen. If I'm using acrylic paint, I would clean them soap and water. If I'm using gel paint and I need to switch colors, a little bit of alcohol and a dry wipey. Y'all see what I'm doing here? I'm tracing that. Right now it looks like a flower. We don't want no flower. This a snowflake, honey. Now go right in between here and pretend we have a petal there. Pretend we have one here. Pretend we have one here. Just 2 dots. And pretend we have one here. All right, now we're going to take this long 20mm brush. That's what you need this for. And we're going to pull from the middle downwards. Middle. Pull down. Always pull towards yourself. Pull down. Pull down. And pull down. This long brush helps you get those strokes really straight. And then once you get control over your brush, you necessarily wouldn't have to pull towards yourself. But until you do, kind of do this sort of thing. Oh. Now let's take our clear acrylic powder. Because look, everything on this nail is dry except that gel paint. Let's go in the lamp. Not to worry, we're not done. We're not done. Hold on. Hold on to your breeches, honey. Hold your hot tater. That goes, I would say 30 to 60 seconds in your lamp. You'll want to check that. Look, all lamps are different watts, different speeds, different whatever. Always double check your stuff like this under a lamp. Now, dust. And our snowflake went matte. She went 5D when we did that. Look how pretty. I ain't done. I'm not done. Go back in this gel paint. Use the end of your brush for your daughter. In between those now, we're going to do 1, 2, and 3. You see that? That's a Trinity dot. Now you take this shorter 9mm brush and you just pull that down really lightly. Watch. Boing, boing, boing. Oh. Here, here, and here.
Elizabeth says that's a polar snowflake.
That's a Russian snowflake. Look, I'm trying to teach y'all how to paint it. If you don't have these decals, honey. She does take a little time to paint, but she's pretty. If you can paint this and impress your clientele, whether it's press-on nails or humans, or even paint it on yourself, honey. It's just repetition. I'm doing the same thing between every one of these. And if you got a little bit of space, you need little bitty dots. Just when you think you can't squeeze in another dot, honey, yes, you can. Miss Tracy gonna make you put another one. Let's go right down here. Now, if this were gel polish instead of gel paint, this is our white gel paint liner. This gel polish would already be expanded. These dots be running all over the place, honey, chasing each other. No. Here we go. Pull into the middle. You see what tiny lines I'm getting? The tinier you get that, the more delicate this will be. We got 2 little sections left. It's like section off a pizza. Just a pizza snowflake, honey. Let me go ahead and get these other dots while I'm right here, since y'all can kind of follow what I'm doing now. Any questions or comments? Look, this fancy.
Janet's a beautiful Miss Tracy.
Thank you, Janet. It's fancy like Applebee's, honey. Now let's take this clear acrylic powder. You can use white if you wanted to. But, you know, where it's clear and I have white gel under it, this would be pretty in black.
Ursula says it looks like the different size brush also makes different size dots.
It does. It does. Look, I have given y'all enough suggestions tonight. I better not see no red nails with white snowflakes on it come December. You know we going to. But it would be a challenge to challenge ourselves to see how many of those sets we did not do. Okay, let's dust this off. Remember, the acrylic powder only stuck to the wet gel. Let me see if I can zoom in so you can see the texture on that. Oh, goodness. Look. Isn't it pretty, Sarah? Look how easy that was. It was made with dots and 2 brushes. And there are 2 of these on that particular decal sheet. You wouldn't know it started with a decal. The decal was just like the skeleton of it. And then this one is screaming for a crystal right in the middle. Don't y'all think so? Did you hear her say that? I did. She says she want one right in the middle. And she said not to get it crooked either, Miss Tracy, because she don't wear no crooked crystals now. Okay, boo. Hold your horses. Hold your hot tater. Let's put her crystal on here. Let's crown this baby. She is screaming for some blinging. And she could handle one of these SS5s. I'm going to use the big one, because that's the nucleus from where all these little spines are coming out from. Oh, I don't want to crowd her up too much with lots of crystals, because I got a lot of stuff going on this nail. She just needs one. And because it's sitting up on some texture, I'm going to freeze that. And then I'm going to take this LED super glue and I'm going to go around that just a little bit. You heard it too, Tina. Us nail people got superpowers. We can hear all kinds of stuff. Now, real quick, let's just put a little bit, just brush it right up under. Just so we have her nice and secure on there. Because Lord knows, some people wake up and their stones has just fell off in the bed. Now, So look, these 5D Snowflake decals, I showed y'all, it's a pack of 5 and there's different colors on every one of these sheets. The sheet I'm using is the one on the top of here. There's purple, there's magenta, there was raspberry, there was mustard gold. There is absolutely no reason for a red gel mani just with a solid white snowflake on it when you have these ones. And I didn't count. Let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 10, 50. It looks like there's about 20 decals on each sheet. Lord, look here. Now this, you compare this with our blue Dazzling Daydreamer. Wouldn't that be pretty? Somebody said, which one, blueberry or blue raspberry? I bet blue raspberry it would be absolutely gorgeous with. Blue raspberry macaron. Right here. Lord, what did I tell you? I want to buy my own stuff, honey. Look, Pastor Keith says I can't buy nothing else because yesterday and today was Amazon Prime Day. And I was too busy yesterday. I have had my cart loaded forever. But it's things I needed for work. For, like doormats and not like supplies, like doormats. And I had some flags in there and I had me some watch bands for my Apple Watch and just stuff. And I got so busy yesterday, I didn't get my order put in. And then I sat down just a few minutes ago to get me a drink of water before I went live. And I'm like, oh, Jesus, I have not put my Amazon Prime order in. And Prime Day fixing to expire, honey. Honey, I run to that phone and puts my order in. Yes, I did.
Joy said, did you get your chairs?
No, Joy, I think I ordered a different solution for the chairs. I'm going to try it. They weren't on sale that much. So if I don't like the solution I've ordered, that was on sale on a Prime Day, then I will go with an alternative.
Tina says, my clients tell me I'm a miracle worker. And I tell them, thanks to Miss Tracy, she has changed my art game for my clients.
Oh, Tina, that's so sweet, honey. Y'all, look at this. Laws has musky. To the fathers.
Marcy says, is that the blue raspberry?
This is the new one. This is, hold on, let me see. I don't know nothing, honey. I just work here. This is blue raspberry macaron. Now, blueberry French toast is a lighter blue than this. It's paler. But you know what? That's a perfect match. I'm just waiting on that to come out of the lamp. That's icy. Technically, this is a January manicure here because it is cold. It's blue blazes here in January. So we could get by with this in January. But this be a pretty Christmas mani too. Look, I hope y'all learned something tonight. Where we at on our bundle, boo? I know we're low on the 5D decals. I'll show you these real quick again. Let's go through what's in this bundle. You're going to get Mrs. Claus. It's the new limited edition Dazzling Daydreamer. It's that gorgeous pink that I've been making everything from. Mrs. Claus. You're going to get that. You're going to get a 5 sheets of these 5D snowflakes. I hate to keep taking these ones in and out of here because somebody going to get this one. And I'm trying not to bend the little edge of the card because there wasn't enough left for me to have one of everything. I only got one sheet, y'all. They rationing me up in this place. And can you believe I own the place? That's sheet number 1. That's the one that I used. This one has lots of pale yellow, raspberry, and lime green on here. This one is just gorgeous. It is traditional, like reds and greens and golds, a little bit of aqua. I'd love to hand paint a snowflake over that little lady. Look at this, how gorgeous. This one is purples, blues, burgundies, mustard gold, and they're different shapes on each one too. And then this is that magenta and really bright like raspberry purple. You get all 5 of these sheets in this decal pack.
And you said, can you show the bundle one more time?
Yes, that's what I'm doing, love. You get these. You get the Mrs. Claus. You're going to get a pack of 700 crystals because you got to have that for these. You're also going to get, and we didn't even get to these tonight, we're sending you 3 angel dust in colors that match your decals. An angel dust is part chrome and part really fine crushed up candy chrome. Then in the bundle, it also going to come with this silver holographic foil set, and it's $99 for the bundle. It's about it's close to $25 off if you get everything in the bundle. You can also get Mrs. Claus if you want that to add to your Dazzling Daydreamer collection. You can also get just the decal bundle if you just, want those. So tonight's lesson number 4, is you have to do a pale pink nail. You need 3 nails, and it all has to have some sort of a fancy snowflake on it. You can use these. If you don't have these, you can hand paint it. You can stamp it, but it's got to be fancy, like Applebee's. All right, boo?
Somebody asked how many bundles. There's 13.
There's only 13 bundles left, Keith said. I don't know how many of these ones are left. Do you know? The snowflake ones? We'll check on these for you too. Any questions? I love this pink, honey. Any questions? I'm looking for comments. I don't see any question. Yeah, I think you can do it, Pamela. Oh, my comment way behind, honey. Name of the bundle is, Keith has posted the link. What was the name of the Russian Snowflakes? The Russian Snowflakes. Or you can type in Mrs. Claus. It comes up under either. You guys have a great night. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.